Happy Tuesday morning, foggers. I hope everybody had a good Monday, engaging, challenging, and it wasn't too difficult to get the week started. So, this week is Police Appreciation Week, and we see all of the National Memorial in Washington, and we see all the survivors of officers that have been killed, and you see a large display of the blue, right? What we call the blue. Officers from everywhere, everybody in their Class A's representing our profession as first responders, and it's great to see that, right? It's sad that it takes officers to get killed in the line of duty to have so much of a visible togetherness, because a lot of times we are not kind to our own, and we need to be kind to our own. Again, going back on leadership, there's a lot of fluff going on in our profession. A lot of supervisors who go up the rank and they think it's about them, when in reality it's about the troops. If you remember the retirement letter that I wrote 2 years ago, when I said my goodbyes to the department, I told all the supervisors, you guys are here for the troops, not the other way around. And I stand by that, and I think there's a huge lack of leadership. We have people now running for the position of sheriff down here in South Florida. We have 2 or 3 really good candidates, and we have a bunch of other candidates that don't even belong in the race. Again, not politicizing, but just calling it like it is. What we need these people that are running for sheriff is to make the mental health for our officers the forefront. There's a lot of stuff that has to be done. There's a lot of crime going on. And again, we're very blessed that we are in Florida and that we have a governor like DeSantis who is all over our shit and taking care of stuff the way it should be, right? So, these people that are running for these elected positions, at some point they need to come out and be vocal about mental health. It's extremely important. I don't know what the big fear is. There's too many of us that care about what other people think. And let me tell you something, when you leave the room, they're going to talk shit anyway. So why not do the right thing for the troops, right? We have sergeants and lieutenants and high-ranking people that follow here, and we need you guys to step up. It has never been about you. It's about us. And I'll tell you this, regardless of what rank, and I've seen all the way up to assistant directors in years past, everybody gets their knees clipped from under them. It doesn't matter what rank you get to. At some point, if you haven't played ball and done the right things for people, you're going to get clipped. And clipped, I don't mean killed. I mean, you're going to get demoted. They're going to send you to a less desirable location. So nobody's exempt. We need to start coming together. I see this thin blue line. And I got to tell you, the thin blue line exists when you and I go to a call and shit goes sideways and we have to do stuff. And I have dirt on you and you have dirt on me. And that's where the thin blue line exists. It's not this overwhelming loyalty that we have amongst each other, but we need to get there, okay? We need to get there. We need to be better, okay? I hear these horror stories of things going on with officers in departments and backstabbing, and that has to stop. I mean, do we really have to wait till one of us gets killed to try to be better for each other? That's bullshit. We got to stop doing that. We need to be better for each other and better for ourselves, right? We're always preaching here, search yourself, be in tune with your emotions and your feelings, be better mentally, physically, so you could be better for others. We have to stop this backstabbing and this bullshit that's going on in our departments and in our profession, because we're not exempt. It's all over the country. I still get stuff. There's one of my podcasts is up to almost 28,000 views, and it's mostly about workplace toxicity, and it's crazy. We need to be better. So on Police Appreciation, let's honor our brothers and sisters who have been killed and be a little bit better, be a little bit more united, okay? Stop the backstabbing and the bullying at work. It has to change and it has to get better. I told you when I started this that I'm not going anywhere. But it gets a little taxing when we're trying to do the best that we can for ourselves, and yet we're destroying ourselves from the inside out. Be better for ourselves. Supervisors, step up. At roll calls, you should be checking on people, right? Contact and communication. Hey, how's it going? You don't have to light candles and sing Kumbaya. Check on your people. How's it going? Does anybody need anything, right? Call them on their stuff. I see you isolated. I see you a little bit depressed. I see you a lot happier than you are. What's going on? Let us in. Share the joy, whatever it may be. Okay. I constantly communicate with people on and off. I check in with certain people that I feel things, and they're like, "Wow, thank you. This goes a long way." But these inquiries should be amongst people that are around you that know you the best, that are working with you. Okay. We should be checking on our people at roll calls, meeting with people. If you can, have lunch, have coffee, whatever the shift and the flow of calls coming in allows you to do. You guys should be hanging together and just feeling each other as to what's going on in people's lives without getting into their private business. But you should be concerned and show that they matter, right? We always talk about here, everybody matters and everybody cares about people. Don't wait for the memorials and the funerals and all that stuff. And it still irks me that, all of our men and women who've been killed in the line of duty get all these memorials and stuff, yet the people who have committed suicide and are dying every day at the hands of alcohol and pills get no recognition. They get no flag, no 21 gun salute. They don't get shit. In fact, they get put by the wayside. We still have a former director that shot himself, and he has a job, and we go about our business and nobody says anything about that. That doesn't go away. That was a great opportunity and still is to get better. All right. So the people on here that have access to politicians, commissioners, and mayors, just talk to them. This is never about bashing anybody and putting anybody down. But I woke up today and I see pastries and pancakes with police and cookies with cops. That's great that we're out there in the community. But meanwhile, our people are dying slowly by the slow trauma of alcohol and pills and addictions and domestic violence. And if you're putting your hands on somebody, you shouldn't be doing that. So we need to be better. We need to address things. There's pink elephants all over the fucking room. There's not one, there's 50 of them, and we go along and we class A's and we go to all these memorials and we cry for the fallen like we should. But man, there's people that are right next to you that are going through the same thing. Okay, so let's open our eyes. Let's contact and communicate. Let's be better. Stop bullying, stop backstabbing, and become a brotherhood. Because right now, we're really not doing that. We're defeating ourselves from the inside out. And a lot of people can't say it, don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it because it has to do with our mental health. We have to get better. All right? So with that, I leave you on this Tuesday. I'm grateful for your service, everything you guys are doing across the country, our military guys and girls, our corrections, our dispatchers who sit there. They don't get any closure, and all they do is, they're our lifeline, and all they do is, work in this toxic environment also, and they don't get all the accolades that they deserve. Those people are our lifeline, right? Those men and women are our lifeline. We're grateful. Our fire, our EMT, our NYPD, LAPD, everybody who's on here, we're grateful for your service. And be safe out there. The streets are tough. We're getting gunned down at a high rate. So listen, it's them before us, man. Your job is to make it home every day. I'm grateful for your service. Thank you for all the contact and communication with me. And check on your partners at work. Just a simple, hey, how's it going? How you doing? Thank you so much for everything. If God allows me to, I'll be back here tomorrow, all right? God bless you guys. Happy Tuesday. 3 a.m. fog.